Here is a super simple set of shelf sitters. Say that 3 times really fast. I took 3 pieces of wood. It's just scrap wood. And one was 9 inches, one was 7, one was 5. And I painted them all white. I just used white chalk paint. And then I freehanded some ears, one for each one. And then I sanded my blocks just to give them kind of a weathered look. And then I waxed them. So I waxed them because I'm going to use one of my transfers on them. I'm using the Home Sweet Home transfer. And you want to wax because it acts as a barrier between your transfer and your painted surface. So it doesn't, our transfers are sticky. So if you don't use the wax, it might pull the paint off. And since I'm doing the same design on all 3, I'm using it one right after the other. So I pulled it off of one and put it onto the next one, just real quick. You can do that if you're doing it right away. Now, if the paste dries in your transfer, you'll have to wash it and then do it again. So I folded my fabric in half and folded it in half again. I have to make 2 ears per bunny, so that was 4 pieces of fabric per bunny. So to do the ears, if you guys follow me, I did the same thing that I normally do. I just took the pipe cleaners and I hot glued them. I'm using Surebond, and I hot glued them inside, and then I put the top of the ear on top of it. So I did that. This is what I did for every ear. I'm only going to show you one. I did leave a little bit of the pipe cleaner on the end, and I'll show you why in a minute. And then I go around the edges and just fold the fabric over the pipe cleaner. And then once I got those all done, I did use my personal sander, and I just frayed the edges. And to do, so we're making bunnies, and to do the face, I put a little furniture tack on, but I didn't put it all the way in yet. And then I put some blush on the cheeks, and then I drew some eyes, and I like to draw them on first with a pencil, and then I just filled it in with black acrylic paint. Very easy. I did give them some eyelashes. So I just put a little line across the bottom and then added some eyelashes, and then I did add a white dot. And then I used rusty wire for the whiskers, and I dipped them in hot glue and then put them in there, and then I just hammered the furniture tack down to hold them in place. Once those were done, and I did curly cue the edges with a dowel, and then I drilled holes in the top, and this is where the longer pipe cleaners come in because I just stuck them down inside the hole with some hot glue, and that's how I held them. So I like to use the pipe cleaners in the ears because then you can bend them, you can form them, they don't just flop over. And I added a little bow, which is just a coffee stained tea towel. So I did that to all 3. That's all 3. I'm only going to show you one, but I think they're cute. And that design, the Home Sweet Home, would be really cute on our 5-inch cube. But let me know what you think. I did put a link to everything I used up in the description if you're interested. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that share button for me. Make sure you're following me if you're not. And I hope you have a great day. Look at those little faces.